Hello, Namaste. Wish you a very happy Vijayadashmi. Don't be surprised by my look. I am just back from Sindoor Khela. Sindoor Khela is part of the farewell ceremony of Ma Durga at the end of Navratri. Sindoor Khela is primarily practiced by the Bengali community in India. Let's begin with our video. After Navratri comes Vijayadashmi, the day of Vijay or victory, and the celebration of this victory. During Navratri, we talked about various avatars of Shakti or Devi. However, what was common among them all was the inclination of power towards injustice. Weird, isn't it? The egoist and self-proclaimed mightiest Mahishasur and Lankapati Ravan are symbolic of these. Well, let us look at this in another way. If it is possible for the wickedest and the most unjust to turn the heavenly powers in their favor by sadhana, it is same and possible for a noble cause, especially when it is initiated with the sense of seeking justice and establishing peace. Until such an initiation, it wasn't even possible to win over the worldly demons like Ravan and Mahishasur. The significance of Navratra in the life of Lord Rama was also established on a similar context. According to the Purans, it was Sri Ram who first started with the Navratri Puja. After losing the battle with Ravan, Lord Sri Ram found himself helpless. Jamvant, with the intention of awakening Sri Ram's subconscious powers, explained that the power of Aradhana could be defeated only by tougher Aradhana. If the wickedest Ravan could worship Ma in the form of Shakti and attain supreme powers, then Sri Ram, who was kind-hearted and benevolent, must pray to Shakti to attain these powers too. Bhagwan Ram did as advised. He pledged to please Shakti or Devi Ma. After 8 days of deep meditation, Devi wanted to test Sri Ram. She took away a lotus flower out of the 108 flowers that he had kept for his puja. She transformed into her invisible avatar and stayed there. When Sri Ram found out, he was very worried. He started thinking of what to do. He couldn't leave his asana during the Aradhana as that would disturb his sadhana, and in turn it would wash off all his accomplishments from the sadhana until then. He recalled that his mother used to call him Kamal Nayan, meaning one with lotus-like eyes. He decided to offer his eyes to the Devi in place of the lotus flower. As soon as he tried to pull out his arrow and take his eyes off, Ma Devi appeared before him and she held his hand. She was pleased by his diligence and blessed him with all his powers. This was the day of Navami, and on the day of Dashmi, Maryada Purushottam Ram challenged Ravan and finally killed him. It is believed that all new tasks taken up on this day are successful. At some places, weapons and machinery are also worshipped today. This ceremony is called Ayudh Puja. In southern India, Golu Puja is celebrated in almost every other household. while in the north, Ravan Dahan is popular. People also worship the Shami tree today. This practice also has reference in Mahabharata when Pandavas were in exile. The Pandavas hid their weapons under a Shami tree and stayed in Raja Virat's palace, assuming different names. When the Kauravas took away Raja Virat's cattle, Arjun worshipped the Shami tree and took out his weapons. He used these weapons to fight the Kauravas and win over them. That day too was Vijayadashmi. These are the stories behind the celebration of Vijayadashmi as the festival of victory over evil. Hope you liked this video. We also hope you will continue to support us. We will be back with more interesting videos in future. But most importantly, we will need your love. Shubha Vijaya.